Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a bit of a video just on a garden update. I thought I'd just show you all what I'm growing at the moment. This video was sort of done 3 to 4 weeks ago and our garden's even grown even more, so I will do another update for you about that. But I'm also going to be making some croutons in this video today. My kids absolutely love croutons. Instead of buying them and things like that, you can just make them. It's really quick and easy, especially if you've got leftover bread. I've actually made a loaf of bread out of my bread maker. I'm just going to make a couple of jars of these. So I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's make a start on these croutons. So here I've made a loaf of bread just out of like a bread mixture packet that you buy from Woolworths. I made this in the bread machine the day before. I've also got some extra virgin olive oil, some Himalayan salt. You can use any salt or anything you want really. I'm just using these. I've also just got some garlic powder, and I am going to put a little bit of garlic herb in there because I do like the taste of garlic herb. Now you can use any bread, any stale bread. Like I said, this is a day old, so it's easier to cut. It's not that fresh, and when you sort of make it yourself, it doesn't stay that fresh either because there's not as many preservatives and things like that in it. So if you've got any leftover bread, you can make croutons and store it into airtight jars. Make sure they're airtight, and you can leave it in the cupboard for possibly up to 4 or 5 days or so, or whatever, maybe even longer, I'm not sure, but ours didn't last that long. I did put soup with it and things like that later on during the week. So it's one of the easiest things to make, I find, but I am going to be doing it in the air fryer. I've never done it in the air fryer before. I have made these in the oven on a big tray, so either way, if you don't have an air fryer, you can do it in the oven, whatever's best for you. But I just want to see how crunchy they go in the air fryer. So what I'm going to do now is just cut up all this bread into smaller cubes, and then I'm just going to add all the ingredients into a bowl. You'll see me do all that. It's pretty simple. You can add any herbs or spices that you want to it, but I'm just going to stick with these. You could just either just stick with just olive oil and salt, which is what I was going to do to start with. So I'm going to go ahead now and chop it up and mix it up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it goes into the air fryer.
With you, everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games. Baby, you won't change, I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
So I'm setting the air fryer on about 180 for around 10 minutes. This is the first time I've cooked them in the air fryer, so I'd advise you just to keep an eye on it if you are cooking it in the air fryer, because it really crisps up really quickly, and then when you sort of check it halfway through, maybe give it a shake, just see how it's going that way. So you will see me making more batches of this. I really wanted to try and thin it out in the air fryer and not overload it so much so it wouldn't cook. And also with the olive oil, I found that I used a lot more olive oil than I thought, because when you pour it onto the bread, it really soaks it up. It didn't hurt to put more olive oil on there. It was really nice, I find, with extra olive oil. So I'm going to continue to do this and put the rest of the ingredients onto the bread, and then I will take it all out and show you what it looks like.
It's what you do. kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I cooked the first batch of croutons here, and I'm just putting them out on a tray, like spreading it out so they can air out quicker and cool down. I've got another batch going into the air fryer now. The sesame seeds that you can see is on the bread. That's how I cooked it the day before. I didn't put extra sesame seeds or anything like that because I knew the bread had it on it. So this is the next a batch of croutons. I just wanted to use all the bread up because I thought, why not? I didn't want to have to throw it out or anything because, you know, it's better off to cook it up and to make croutons out of it. So I'm going to go ahead now and cool these down, and then I'm going to put them in the jar.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive.
So I know a few of you would be interested to see how my garden's going. I know it's been a while since I've given everyone an update, but it's going really well. We're sort of growing new things now. We've got some capsicums, like miniature sort of capsicums there. We've got some like beefsteak tomatoes. Our celery's still going. We're getting started on growing the cos lettuces coming into summer. Lots of beans, which my cockatiel is loving at the moment. My husband just thinks he's growing them for him. But no, the beans are so beautiful and fresh, and our shallots are still growing so well. So I'm going to show you today our pumpkin patch. My son will talk about his little pumpkin that he's grown. It's growing so well, our pumpkin patch. So here is our garden within our back property of our house. We did just throw like a seed from a pumpkin out there that was dried, and then we also threw other seeds out there as well. So what I've got here is some butternut pumpkins, and they're basically just taken over, and I've also got some Jap pumpkins in there as well, which is so great having two types of pumpkins. It is growing crazy now. It's even going up trees, like trunks of trees. It's growing up and all sorts of things now. So my husband's going to cut this pumpkin and show you what it looks like. This is the first butternut pumpkin we've ever grown. And yeah, I'm going to give it to my son to talk about. But it's his first little pumpkin that he's grown himself.
This is my pumpkin. I grew it my own from my own pumpkin seeds. It is a butternut, and it is the biggest one here. We've got another one growing over there, but it's not ready to pick yet.
My garden hasn't changed that much since you've seen it, except we just have got some more capsicums put in, and also some habanero chilies, which are just so hot. I'm not even sure if anyone's ever even going to eat them. So as you can see, I've got lots of marigolds in the garden. This just deters all the insects and things like that, and they really do work. We've got two different types of marigolds. Like this one is probably the more traditional one. I've also got like the smaller leaf ones. I think the small leaf ones my husband grew from seed. So I've got a few different lettuces in here. They're all really pretty, different types like cos and the fancy lettuce and all that sort of thing. I've got some beans in there growing. My celery is still going crazy just from cutting off the bottom from the supermarket. We continue to use that, and it's just such a great method to grow the celery. As you can see, there's lots of beans in there. I will try and show you where they are, but my cockatiel is absolutely loving these beans. So handy to come out and pick some beans, you know, for dinner, and they're just so fresh, and we only ever pick what we need. We've got our tomatoes growing there, which we have had a few off. I've still got my oregano. I haven't been using my oregano much. I probably need to put it on my back patio, closer to my back door, so I use it when I'm cooking pastas and spaghettis. Got some more tomatoes in here as well, but this is, see the little smaller marigolds there? I think those ones were grown from seeds. So basically that's my little garden update. Like I said, this is about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and our garden is growing even better now. So I'm going to put a clip in here because we have picked another pumpkin, a Jap one, as well as the butternut. We haven't opened them yet, but I will show you what they both look like together. And I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you soon for my next ones. Thanks everyone. Bye.